This book is about ASP.NET 4.0, but some web hosts still have yet to upgrade their systems to be compatible with the latest version. In these cases, it's useful to be able to configure your projects to use an earlier version of ASP.NET. You can also use the skills you'll learn in this lesson to upgrade an older project to the newest version of ASP.NET. To begin, open the Joe's Bar web application project from your sample files folder. And open the web.config file from the Solution Explorer. There's very little code in this file, as the project is currently using the latest version of ASP.NET. In earlier versions of ASP.NET, a lot more code was needed in the web.config file. Next, open the properties of the project. To do this, right-click Joe's Bar web application in the Solution Explorer and click Properties from the shortcut menu. Now click the Application tab on the left. The application options for your project appear. Assembly name is the name of the application's base class. By default, it is the same as the name of the project. There's no need to ever change this in a web application project. Default namespace is similar to assembly name, but it controls the name of the application's default namespace. By default, this is always the same as the assembly name. The Resources options are intended for standalone Windows applications. There's no reason you would ever use these options in a web application project. The only option that's really important in this window is the Target Framework drop-down menu. You can use this to convert your project to use different versions of ASP.NET. Click the Target Framework drop-down menu and select .NET Framework 3.5. When prompted to confirm, click Yes. After a short delay, the project is converted to ASP.NET version 3.5. This version is supported by almost every ASP.NET web host on the Internet. Now, reopen the web.config file from the Solution Explorer. There's now an enormous amount of code in this file. All of this is required for ASP.NET 3.5 to work correctly. You're now going to switch back to .NET Framework version 4.0. To do this, reopen the Project Properties window, click the Application tab, click the Target Framework drop-down menu, and select .NET Framework 4. Click Yes when prompted. The project is converted to use ASP.NET version 4.0. Reopen the web.config file now. The huge amount of supporting code required by ASP.NET version 3.5 has been removed from the web.config file. But one line has appeared that wasn't there previously. Because you converted the project from version 3.5 to 4.0, a Pages tag with control render compatibility version equals 3.5 has appeared. This line is intended to improve compatibility for older form controls. Because this project was actually created with the latest version of ASP.NET, you could remove this line without causing any problems. Close Visual Studio now. Saving your changes if prompted. You've now completed Lesson 1.7. Change the version of ASP.NET used by the project.